I had the most wonderful day today. It was beautiful. Somehow the light just seemed to make everything glow, and all the petals and the blossoms on the trees right now, they remind me every year that it's going to be my birthday. Even though I never really got to celebrate my birthday, I always felt like that the flowers and the earth was changing, and that was for me. That's what I got. And I just was very appreciative of everything today, and it got me thinking about how sad it is that people who have been ostracized from their communities and labeled as apostate choose to internalize that definition, sometimes subconsciously, sometimes consciously, but they make the decision to live out their lives after they've been labeled as an apostate, to the demented image of what an apostate was planted into their head prior to leaving, and they isolate themselves, and they harbor a lot of hatred and bitterness in their heart towards Jehovah's Witnesses in general and the Watchtower, and they become the definition of apostate that the Watchtower had defined for them. And it's really sad. It's defeating lots of people, the mindset. And I'm really glad that there's a community of people out there, the Army, the Alliance, the vast apostate army, who wish to show those people who feel trapped by the definition the Watchtower has made for them in their lives, that there's no shame in the label. We shouldn't be defeated by the label. And this movement, this ideology, if you will become the unifying factor for those who have internalized this view and who wish to shed it. I believe that there's a lot of good out there, that people give each other the chance to see it in each other. Who knows what we can do? So the Watchtower itself has actually created the vast apostate army. We didn't choose this. It chose us. It happened into our lives. We were coerced into it. We found the reasons that we had to find to remove ourselves from within that construct, and we were thusly labeled apostate. Don't be a victim of that syntax, of that word. You take that word and you use it for whatever means necessary to get on with what you need to do for you. You use that word. You make it your fuel. And we're not being sold one product. The idea is to look at what you're buying, not to buy something. I really can't make it any more clear than that. If you don't understand, it's because you don't want to. If you look at us like we're crazy, or that we're desperate, or that we want attention, or that we're liars, or that we have some ulterior motives to what we do, please, for a moment, look at yourself and wonder why those doubts even come up in your mind. It doesn't make sense for us to do this, to go through all of this painstaking work, if we weren't honest in the first place. It would be pointless. So please, don't question our motives. This is for those who can hear. This isn't for you. I'd like to quickly address those of you who are on my channel. I'd like to let you know, thanks for watching, thanks for commenting and participating. And for those of you, who want to say things that are conflicting, but you want to say it in a way that's not attacking or just rude, that's fine. I don't care. Put what you want to say up there. But if you're gonna repeat the same stuff over and over again, and you're looking for attention, and it's really obvious, I'm not gonna give it to you, and I'm gonna block you. And I'm not trying to argue with people that aren't arguing for an honest reason. It's retarded. It doesn't make any sense. So please, don't insult my intelligence. Don't insult my intent, because you're not God, and you never will be, and that's the facts. So face them. So all of you out there who've been labeled apostates, or who judge apostates, look at what that definition of that word really means to you, and see if it doesn't incite a sense of shame or guilt or hatred or fear. And if it does, please analyze why, and please come to terms with how you feel about that word, because it's how we define things, and the way we feel about what's been placed on us that determines our behavior. So please be reasonable. Please come correct. Please come correct. That's what I gotta say.